Better Together with Maria, your life improvement series.
Favorite book?
For me and Sal, it's The Dog Father.
Yes.
Right, Sal. You're just gonna say that.
For sure.
Where I highlight all my dogs and talk about
you
growing up.
self-published that book, right? You just
Self-published on Amazon. Yes, that Sal won't stop talking about it.
Okay, so Sal, your second favorite book?
Oh my God, I read a lot of biographies. The last few I read here is I did Ray Charles, Eddie Murphy, Howard Stern, Don Rickles, Andy Kaufman. So those are like
your favorite?
People that I really like reading the Andy Kaufman ones. I read like 3 of them already. He's still such an air. There's such an air of mystery to me still, and he's one of my earliest influences too. Kind of like I think that he influenced the sensibility of our show, if I could be so bold as to even say a little bit like something that he did which was keeping people on their toes and always guessing.
Okay, guys, favorite movie?
Oh, that's so tough.
It's tough. I mean, the one that always pops in my head like all the time when everybody says that is Shawshank Redemption, which it's always because I feel like you said earlier, like Goodfellas, it's one of those that's on, you just watch it. I've probably seen it a billion times. Yeah. I think the storytelling's amazing in it, so that's probably if I had to pick one of my favorites is definitely.
Gotcha.
I gotta go Christmas Story.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, Christmas is my favorite holiday.
Mine too.
I'm nostalgic for things from when I was younger. And even when I was that age and it came out, I loved the throwback of like where it took place in like the 50s, just that time period. It just came together to be so many of my favorite things in one thing, so I just kind of love it. I don't know. It's like
Sal, bigger for you than Y Tu Mama Tambien?
Yeah, neck and neck.
Favorite TV show now?
Favorite TV show? Okay, now.
Now.
I mean, I'm really blown away by the storytelling that's being done in WandaVision right now, and also the impact it has on pop culture. So I would probably say right now, WandaVision.
I know what we're doing this weekend.
Yeah. If you're a Marvel person, I think WandaVision has done a phenomenal job.
Okay, Sal.
Again, I'd be like, there's genres involved here.
But I got a gun to your head. You have to pick one.
You got it. So if it's currently airing, because Nathan For You was my fave, but he stopped doing it.
Oh my God.
So I gotta go. Maybe like my newest surprise fave was a show called How To with John Wilson. It's on HBO Max. I think actually Nathan might have exec produced it. It's really unique and really different.
Yeah. I'm watching Nathan For You now because Sal's been talking about it for years.
Right.
I've never seen the whole thing through, and I'm watching it now, and it's
mind-blowing.
amazing. So well done.
All right. Okay. So favorite TV show then?
The Jeffersons, 100%. They really played like plays more. Especially the Jeffersons. It felt like I was watching a play. I don't know what it is. It was way more. I don't know the word, but it didn't feel like cookie cutter to me. It felt like I was watching some real art. I don't know what it is. I mean, granted, it's just silly stuff. It's a sitcom. But they tackle different issues. There was just a rawness to it. I don't know what it was. It just felt less produced and a little more raw for in terms of a sitcom.
What about you, Joe?
I'm old school. I think I miss the variety show. Carol Burnett for me is hands down my favorite TV of all time. I just miss that whole type of show, and that TV show is probably one of the biggest influences, if not that and the Muppet Show, probably on my comedy. And
the Muppet Show.
I love the Muppet Show, dude. I just watched the Christopher Reeves app. When I was younger, if you want to go back even further, the Muppet Show, I would say, was like the pinnacle of excitement for me when I was a kid.
Event television.
Event television. Yeah. Couldn't miss it. And in my head, when I was younger, I just remember this rewatching this week, and I was like, the way I processed it as a child is I really felt like those people were coming together in that theater, and like the cameras
Yes.
were on.
Yeah.
And I watched it the other day and I'm like, oh wow, this is like so not that. But as a child,
Right.
you feel like
Embody that
there's
you're
something
watching.
going on backstage and the show's going on, in the front, and there's all these people there, and it's like that excitement with like for me, it was like teeming with excitement to watch that show when I was little.